Just pulled up my cellular website.
And who are you? What's it say?
Okay, so there's a lot of cooking.
Ooh, vegetables, fresh vegetables.
Fresh vegetables.
Are you a big chef in the home?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to be after you get to a certain age, because the people that you love that made the holidays so special, you know, pass on. So you kind of take over. So that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
So lots of cooking and lots of presents.
What's your favorite meal?
Well, I don't.
Favorite to prepare, I should say.
Favorite to prepare, I'm always known for my cheesy potatoes. My family always requests my cheesy potatoes. That'll be my legacy, but the legacy that I carry on is my aunt's, it's such a Midwest thing, my aunt's rolled pickles. Super easy, but...
What's a rolled pickle?
God, I thought everybody in the Midwest knew. So a rolled pickle is just, you have to use Clausen pickles because they're the best.
Okay.
And then there's cream cheese over Carl Budding, corned beef, and then you just roll the pickle up and you slice it up, and
It sounds good.
it's a delicacy. The first time I was here was in 2006.
Okay.
In my mid-20s, you know, really passionate about my career and my family at that time. And then I left and just used Dubuque as a family camping spot, really. And
What?
at Miller Riverview.
Yes, that's a great spot.
It's our favorite spot.
Oh, it's a beautiful view of the bridge.
Yeah, and when you have that kind of beauty, because we have a 7-year-old son, you don't need all the fancy toys, right? You open up the camp, because we have a camper, so we're glampers, but we open up the camper door and you let him just go discover. I was excited to move from Southern California, and I remember on the way I took a picture of corn and sent it to my aunt who lived here, and I said, look at this, this is so... I was driving through Iowa.
It's all corn.
And she's like, oh, that's great. But she lived here, so she...
Yeah.
Now, did I take pictures of the Utah Red Mountains? No. So even though I moved around a bit afterwards, it was always my goal to come back because I just loved it so much. Went through Distinctively Dubuque and helped start up the YPN with Megan Hackett, and just fell in love with the people and the bluffs and the river. The independent music is probably my other life. I've been promoting country music for 12 years,
Okay.
and that's my night passion, I guess. My husband and I travel all over the country and have for over 10 years to different music festivals. And the beautiful thing that I saw was how a bunch of strangers coming together with a love of the music could really bring a small town to life and help the businesses there. So I wanted to do the same thing where I lived. So 610 was a 3-day music festival. It started on a Friday night and went through Sunday. And Sunday we just had all women musicians. And it was a really fun concept, but COVID. So we got to do it in 2019, but not again.
Is that something you'd like to do again?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I think I've told every single person that I've met in Dubuque
Yes.
that I want to
Okay.
have a 3-day music festival.
Cool.
Absolutely, downtown.
So is there a technique or a book or a school of thought that you take to your approach in your position right now?
A lot of my leadership training came from right here in Dubuque. I mean, working at an employee-owned company, your success as a leader was determined on how happy your employees were or your coworkers were. So, and then through my leadership training with Woodward and the American Press Institute and even Dale Carnegie, it's how do you bring out the best and help someone bring out the best of themselves.
Being in the theater major, did that translate over into the print and media in the newspaper?
Absolutely. The most important piece of my college career was learning how to communicate and speech. I was on the speech team and did a lot of theatrical plays and stuff. So, I mean, that was a big piece of communicating from a sales perspective, one-on-one. Yeah. My number one goal is to help myself and my family be happy, I guess. But with my position here, I just want to help continue the legacy that's been built. This is the oldest Main Street organization in Iowa, one of the oldest in the country. The former executive director built this incredible legacy, the volunteers, the board members throughout the years, the staff. When I was the Main Street director over in Illinois, I used to make best practice site visits. And I came to Dubuque twice. And Dan took me around and talked to me about the work that everybody had been doing, and you know, took me to lunch, and he was just a great leader at that time for me. And then, yeah, ever since I took the position, he's just a phone call away.